Hey guys, we're here playing Blue Sun, and this is more of a rush-based deck up against the Professor, which is gonna be interesting. This hand is probably fine. You got some ice, and it gets way better as soon as you get a motion, or not a motion, as an oversight. Worst case, we'll ice up first turn, second turn we'll score the hostile. And what do we get? Oaktown. We just taunt him by like throwing down the Oaktown, putting Miramati in front and starting to score it. We probably don't. I think you want to score the hostile first. I mean, there's a good chance it would go through, but he can just luck into an SMC and beat us on that, so we'll play it a little bit safe. Ice Analyzer. Yeah, that's fair. I'll let him through, because we have Taurus, doesn't do anything yet. Always kind of back and forth on playing Taurus. I mean, it's good against prepaids, because you can blow them up. Ooh. Okay, so we'll have a target, but it's not that worth paying 3. Get another agenda. Interesting. Well, we're close to being able to just hard res the curtain. Is it really even worth blowing this up when it's a one-cost thing? I don't think it is. I think we just no-res. We're only going to build like one remote-ish through the game. Let's run my Adonis campaign. Shucks. Now it gets better. If we can kill both of these, that's a lot juicier. He's on 2 credits. This is the kind of turn where you just say, come get it. So this is a hive, and this has 4 ETRs. So he pretty much needs exactly Lady to get in here. Like maybe Laundry, Lady, or if we had like Stim Hack would be good too. There's not a lot of ways for him to get this from 2 credits. Really his credit pool is so important for this. Because a rich shaper can do basically whatever they want. And a poor shaper can do basically nothing. I'm only playing 2 Hive in the Rush version because they do lose their power more quickly when you score more quickly. Fairy. He just wants to check. That's fair. This is a Hive. He gets a buck in his Ice Analyzer. We'll see how much this ends up getting him. It's not the worst card, but all the time it's pretty slow or pretty marginal. He's going to burn the fairy on this, and that's good. I like the idea of him burning his fairy. He has 0 links, so worst case we can... Actually, we can't quite pay to make it automatically trash. Yeah, he's just going to pay the trace here, which is whatever. It's still costing him money. Then we'll get money with the Oaktown next turn. Yeah. Not really worth boosting, because we want to be able to... We want to be able to res this curtain wall not too long from now. So we want to put more cash into it. He should just pay this with his bad pups. Really? Really? And he has a bad pop, he might as well. Let's see. Yeah, he's a bit newer to this game. Really just paying $1 is the correct thing. It's like a pop-up window. So we'll get our hive back and burst up to 10 while scoring an agenda. How fun is that? That's great. I've seen people cut restructures from the deck once you play this, but I almost want to... But I prefer to play restructure and the agenda, because then you just make it easier to play these. Otherwise, you can get in a place where it's kind of hard to even play these if the game's not going well. If you're forced to res a bunch of ice to defend, you can definitely end up on less than 10 credits, or your draw is poor. So when you play this, you make $8 when you score it, and that's a big deal. Let's just put this out. Let's see if he wants to face check it. He's gonna get an undercard. That's right, because he got rid of the server and remade it. Good for him. He can't react to this, so we're just gonna make him lose with the bad pub. Takes the edge off the tax pretty efficiently. We do play Boot Camp and Elizabeth Mills, but doesn't quite get there. Ooh. So you gonna run? He's gonna run. That's awesome. That's better than I'd hoped. Because he's gonna get stuffed. Womp womp. So yeah, we'll bring back the Taurus here. Oh, finally, there's oversight. Do we want to protect? No, we don't. An APD, I don't even care a little bit about it. Could put the Taurus though, just to burn something down. It's not bad. If we can distract him a little bit. Killing Clone is great against Shaper, because they can use that to Clone for so many tricksy plays. Say this is a trick-free zone. Oh, he has a David. That's why you play Professor. Free copy of David. It's a party. Maybe you should have put the Taurus in front. Wouldn't make a difference to the David, but it does weaken it against like Corroder or Lady. Not a huge chance he would have that from his hand, but there you go, he does. The booth. And get this NAPD, roll out the door. We don't want to score it, but we will, because we're in a good shape to just go one more 2-pointer, sneak an Atlas out, and have that be the game. So we saved, what, $2 so far? And it's going to be a third dollar here. Whoops. Oh no, he can't afford to break it. That's right, he only has 2 left. So he can't actually break this. I did do the math proper. He would need $4 more instead of his 2. We are not getting a great pile of credits this game, though. We've only drawn the 1 restructure, and our oversight didn't succeed. So it's pretty decent against blue sun, I suppose, because we keep re-resing our ice. Yeah, we'll just let him in here. Nothing to see here. Can't play shutdown because he is the professor. Grab our data pike, and I guess we'll score this. No, we won't, because we have a bad pub. Whoops. That's a fail. That is a fail. So let's put out, I guess, this hive. Bad at math. Don't normally score that one in the deck. We only have one copy because we're playing more bad pub and 3 oak towns. That's what we have, though. Yeah, this is a lot worse to even score with the bad pub. Maybe we'll draw Elizabeth Mills next turn. Nerve agent, my HQ. Okay, trashing the David, yeah. David's definitely a great card to have when you have all this recursion. It's gonna see our hand, and that's fine. I mean, now we can get him with the Taurus. No, we can't. We'll just res the hive. Hive's getting it done. Hasn't drawn a whole lot. Yeah, no diesels, no qualities. Should have brought that back. I completely forgot. But don't really matter. We're on 5. Yeah, this hive is blank now, but I don't think you can kill it in the meantime. And we're going to res HQ anyway. Makes sense, he's coming to HQ. Our dead hive. Get an Alice. Well, gotta say that's not ideal. Caduceus he can break. Data Pike he can break with the fairy. So we just get the Miramati rezzed and wait for something good to happen. Like another money card or an ash would be good. The L resist now. He's getting actually a surprising amount from this ice analyzer. We can look at after the game and see how much it was. $7 so far, so pretty decent. Given that he's playing a ton of programs, that's as good as real money. Well, the booth still costs 3, 4, 6, 7 to break. Let's bring the booth back preemptively. Oh, Pyrrhic. That's not ideal. Play the Caduceus. Play the booth. Don't want to give them another card. We'll just trash the Taurus. It's kind of past, especially for a date. And play another Caduceus? I don't know. This is risky. If he manages to get into our HQ next turn, it'll be pretty sad. Otherwise, we can maybe res both of these and keep him out. But we're really looking for an Ash. Or an Oversight would be great. Or even the Archer's pretty good right now. We can get rid of the Fairy and the Caduceus. Sneak door beta. Whoa! Well played, good sir. Well played. I guess you should have tried it. Forgot that was a card you can play in the Professor. I actually almost never play against Professor. We're gonna get cleaned out. Completely cleaned out. Does he run again? You gotta run again, right? There's still a card he hasn't seen. Is he not gonna run again? Oh, he wants to play and load Katie. Oh, wow. We got a murder there. This is 11. Jam it. He can totally get this if he wants to get it. If he's gonna pay through the toll booth. Seems to like click Armitage 3 times. It gets into 11. Then he can pay through. He might even think it's a trap because of how blatant this is. We'll see though. Newer players often just don't really know. What things are what. Narrow agent sneak door. Yeah. He's coming for it. It was not enough money. This is not the way you want to do that. I guess you can use the David, but then it costs him still a real dollar here and a real dollar there. Blow the Fairy. Sure. Can still fetch David and break if he wants to. This is a pretty sweet Professor play, fueled by this Ice Analyzer money. Now we're on 1 credit. This is not a credible bluff. Yeah, he ain't scared. He's coming for the Pyrrhic. But we're so screwed any other way. Like, we gotta try one of these agendas this turn. Loads the key, so he can get in again next turn. What outs do we have? Drawing Oversight is basically it. And then we can push the curtain. That's basically it. Yep. With 11, you can just trace this out here. Draw to Jackson. Jesus, this is rough. Alright, Oaktown, go to the trash. I hope he doesn't just run archives and he's going to sneak doors instead. That's silly. Okay, so we can hedge, bring the toll booth back, and then we'll have enough money to put the curtain out. That's our scoring plan eventually. If we find Jackson, we'll save that agenda. Things look dicey. Not gonna lie, it's pretty grim here. He's getting good use out of his ability. He's got 9 MU programs on the board. He's gonna run the Caduceus. Yeah. Get a decent tax on him. He's feeling the zero link pain, but he's also enjoying the tragic bad pub that we had to score early. You really want to score it last, but as it happened, we just weren't able to. Oh, he just doesn't go through. Interesting. I guess he just wants to find stuff. Click Katie here. Doesn't make a lot of sense, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, that's good. To some extent. I mean, now we're not just stone dead to running archives. And he might run this even. Because it could be an Alice. And he's going to index us. Oh, that's good. Not respecting the Jackson in the remote. So this will waste a full action of his. And we'll shuffle in the Oaktown, I suppose. Still seems a little safer in the R&D. Maybe he didn't hit. He whiffed the indexing. Cool. Let's see if he runs the remote. Clicking up the old Katie. Data Pike, obviously not very useful. We draw to pretty safe, because if we get exactly Alice, we can try to score it. We don't. Second toll booth's not bad, though. I'll still have a Maker's Eye later on. But we're still in rough shape. Because that K is just getting gigantic. We're not playing Snatch and Grab in this build. It actually would have been good at a lot of points this game. But it's just so dead against prepaids that I won't play it. So we can res the curtain now if we want to. Issue being that if he can scavenge this David, he's gonna beat it. $15 on Katie. We are fully in remote territory. Now we can get the Caduceus is now no longer good than the remote because he can get his ferry out. Another ice analyzer. Jeez. Then again, getting rid of it, like bringing it back, is not really worth it because of what he can do. Okay, let's try to get an agenda. We don't. We get Leonard Jackson. That's still not bad. Oversight, face down, and the Adonis. Let's see if we can bait a run here. Not that ambitious. I think he's seen an Ash, so he may just think it's Ash. In any event, the Ash does help us a lot in trying to make a score. Ironically, the easiest thing to score is probably another NAP. We don't really playing one. The other easiest thing would be 2 more hostiles, but he's already stolen one, so that doesn't work either. Imp trashes Sneak Door. That's fair enough. Yeah. Doesn't do a ton. Now he's going to be able to imp our Chrysium, tragically. Pays a David counter. Okay. If he runs out, that's something valuable. Good play here, accessing the top card of the deck first, in case he wanted to imp it. He did, it was a restructure. He might pay 5 to trash this, because I know he's probably playing Maker's Eye. Yeah, he is. Okay, so bring this back. We'll try to do our toll booth curtain remote. Get a completely blank hive. Yeah, this seems good. Let's see if we can get this oversight to stick. Throw out the hive, obviously. Throw out the data pike. Keeping Chambers out of your remote. It's very difficult. All it takes is one scavenge, which he should play in his Professor deck. He can punish this oversight. Well, he can crush it. It's not going to get him any further ahead, but he would get rid of it for $0. just gonna run here. That's fair. I mean, he can just completely win on random access. So we're gonna send back 3 non-intended cards. We'll spend the hedge fund, the restructure, and the Crisium. No imp, and he just lets me draw it. Oh, he has the scavenge. Well played, sir. Knocks out the second curtain combo. Boo. Does he have another one? He's the clone chip, so we can make David again. You don't get anything good anyway. See if we can get a little bit of taxation going on. Hard with a bad pub. He'd be at like 0 now if he didn't have that bad pub. Maybe scoring early was just really bad. I was hoping to see Boot Camp or Mills. Our chances of seeing them are getting pretty high now. I think he plays a stim hack for his influence. Tough to say. With the ice analyzer money. Super nice. These are a lot worse than every other matchup because he's not even playing parasites to kill our ice. Just because we keep rebouncing things and reusing them. Medium. Oh yeah, that's fair. He's gonna ignore our remote bullshit because maybe he thinks we're gonna trap him. Go for the old Shaper R&D lock. Makes a lot of sense at $2 a run through this toll booth. I guess the Miramati is maybe something reasonable. I keep expecting him to just play a barrier breaker at any time, but he's not. Oh, he gets the hostile, wins the game. Oh well. We were in rough shape the whole game. He just had the David recursion, and Blue Sun just hates that with a passion. Thanks for watching.